Hey guys, how's it going? I want to share something with you really quick in my study room, and basically I wanted to tell a brother about this, but I think it'd be easier to make a video to explain, but it's kind of a mess in here. Anyways, I recently got a donation and I got a larger TV for my bedroom, and so I moved my old TV that I was using in here, which actually it was a pretty decent size too. It's a 32 inch. But I'm going to use this at the study desk now, and so I had this idea the other night. I have a couple computers in here, like uh, netbooks, these little kind of laptop, tablet type things, which I like. But I have the one that my very first one that I got, after I started making videos on YouTube, and probably like the first year that I worked for UPS, I ended up getting that. And so I had two of those netbooks in here anyways. And I had the very first one that I used and the new one. And the very first one that I used has Sony Movie Studio on it. So that's how I have edited videos in the past. And so I had that one here in the closet on a stand-up computer desk. And it's in the closet because, the room's kind of restricted in here. And I wanted to have the backdrop here, like easy to use, already set up, and that's where the computer was before, the computer stand, the standing desk. And so I had the other computer out here. I didn't have a monitor out here for it. I was using, this other monitor, which is nice too. I think it's like 20-inch or something. I was using that for the one that had the movie studio stuff on it. And I think because it was in the closet, I kind of, I haven't been in here as much, and just lots of different reasons I've been working and tired and trying to do all kinds of different things, but haven't been in here like I want to be. But I've been thinking for some of my future videos, and I want to do, commentary on Philippians, and I want to make those kind of nicer videos, and I'd like to add the intro and outros to those videos or edit them. And so I'm going to have to use the movie studio editor, because YouTube doesn't have their editor anymore. And so I decided last night while I was at work, I thought it'd be a good idea to just go ahead and take that netbook and put it out here and put the other one in there, because I want to be able to use this one. And then, as I was doing that, this morning when I got off work, I started kind of moving things, and I have an extra webcam, and what I originally wanted to do with it, I'm able to do with it now, but I couldn't before. And so I have two webcams in here, and now I have one on top of the monitor, which is what I wanted before, and I have one on the tripod, which I've had. Which the one on the tripod, I can face it towards the whiteboard and use it, or I can face it towards the bookshelf and use it, or however I want. I can move it around the room. It doesn't work so great though for the backdrop because it's kind of close. It's too close because the table's there, and then it's not really as tall as it needs to be. So my idea was, before I had the netbook on here, I didn't have a monitor at all. I just had the netbook, and I thought if I put this other webcam on top of it, and it's like far enough back, it's it's like 2 or 3 feet further back than it would be if it was in front of this table. So it gives it more space. And I thought I'd be able to record from there, record the backdrop like really easily, but it wasn't tall enough. Okay, it's like shorter than the tripod. But now, when I was moving stuff over here, getting this 32-inch monitor set up and everything, I had the idea, what if I put it on top of here now? Now it's taller than the tripod, okay, and it's far back like I wanted. Whoops. So it works pretty much perfectly now, kind of like how I wanted it. As you can see, you can kind of see the video camera's recording there, but I'm all the way against the backdrop. You can't really see the colors that well from my phone being this far back, but it has the backdrops in the background, so I can kind of record it how I wanted to very easily now. So I can just come in here, turn on the computer, set up the webcam, get over here with the lapel mic, and the wireless mouse and start recording from over here. And then this is the one that has the movie studio, so I can easily just put the intro and the outro there, edit it however else I want to, let it finish that, and then upload it onto YouTube. So it doesn't mean that all this is going to happen tomorrow, but it's definitely going to make things easier when I do get around to doing that. So I got the larger monitor in here now, and also the cool thing about the larger monitor is I have both webcams hooked up to the same computer now. And so if I was going to record, standing in front of the bookshelf or whatever, I can easily see the monitor over there, see that everything's being recorded and working, let's see that everything's running right. And same for the whiteboard, I can see the computer monitor from over there very easily from anywhere in the room. And so the new monitor is helpful. I moved my computer that has the movie studio editor over here, so I can easily use that, and I can easily record the backdrop. So these are all awesome things, and I can record from the desk too with that on top there. This gives me a lot more options, but it makes things a lot more easier. And so the plan is in the future to record some of these commentaries in front of the backdrop and be able to add the intros and outros or whatever else on the videos, then upload them. And the same goes for the whiteboard videos or the in front of the bookshelf or whatever else, or at the desk. I can easily edit, and so I won't do the editing for everything that I do. There's lots of little quick things that I'll do at my table in my bedroom where I just record whatever, just little things, and I'm not always going to edit all that stuff. But for the larger studies that I put more time into and stuff that I want to present better, then those are the ones. So I hope that makes sense. So having this new monitor in here, it allowed me to put the webcam up here at a further back distance and further up higher to where it works pretty much perfectly now for me to stand in front of a backdrop and record. And the editor software is all on there and ready to go, and it's all out in the open, not in the closet, and it's easy to see from around the room. So I'm happy about that. So in the future, that's going to be helpful. God bless.